Okay. Am I online now? Yes? No? No? Yes? Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. In any case, I lost the thing that I was hoping would not happen, that it creates a separate stream, a separate video for the portions when I'm offline and portions when I'm online, and too bad. I blame the horrible connections for Telia. So Swedish telecompany, not good. So, video recording. I actually don't know anything about how to do video those things nowadays with the AV codec. I used to do it before, as evidenced by that Bing video I made earlier, but of course the API has changed quite a great deal, so that will be something I would have to research quite a lot. And with it being so swelteringly hot here, I'm thinking I will save that either into the next stream or do it off screen. Yeah, I did start a new stream this time, unfortunately, so I will have to again do some offline editing for the streams to stitch them together so I can upload a new one video. Last time I tried it, I just hacked it together to send stream of bytes directly to FFmpeg. Yes, I could try that same, but there is one thing I want to do. Specifically, when I resize this window, change the window size, I wanted to continue that same recording session. So that it creates one video file. So that's something I would like to do there. Or, well, I could do what I do in DOSBox, which is create a new video file every time the screen is resized and process that offline. That is also a possibility. Yeah, I could just output it into a pipe and let FFmpeg deal with the video file. That is one option that I could do. Hold on. Let me make a little test here. So, redraw is the render present, and this is just going to be a little test. Thank you, Daniel Viera Costa. Yeah, in any case, sorry about the timeout, but I think the timeout was just 10 minutes, so it would be over right now. So it's nice that there are Brazilian people watching. Yes, I agree. Frames.bin. So the pixel buffer. This is a kind of crazy song. Did you play Fallout 3 or 4? Yes, I actually answered that question. No, I have not played any game in the Fallout series. I added a K-letter somewhere. Where? Line this one. So, now let me see what happens when I do this. Open the terminal. Alright, that is done. And now, what was the resolution again? The resolution was like there. So video recording actually worked. So this is the video that I just recorded. So technically that is already done, but no, I'm not going to settle for that. I would at least need yeah, one of the problems is that the timing is not precise. Timing is not precise there. The frame rate is not constant, so I would have to add the timings there somehow. Did you try to work as programmer in some organization like Microsoft/Red Hat or even games company? I have worked in programming companies before. One was, well, actually many of them, but nothing like Microsoft or Red Hat. I think the song is broken. Yeah, that was not playing properly there. You would need to set canvas size before you actually starting to record and then resize at your liking, then pass those bytes at Biscuit. Kinda yes and no. So I could replace this with something like popen. So buff pixels, no, yes. Buff pixels, yes. Buff pixels, whatever. That will probably get a copyright missile, so I will switch the song. This will probably also... I don't know. And this already played. Well, this probably already played too, but I will let it stay. What was the parameter? It was format. By the way, did it play colors correctly? Yes, the colors were correct. Yes, they were. So that is the input option, and then so that would be like the command. Of course I needed the output file name. So something like that. I want to try that. Just for the testing of it. What do you think about games like Minecraft? It's nice. I haven't played it. I have seen screenshots and maybe some footage also. Do I need to switch the order of these parameters? Yeah, I need this option first. So okay, now it is recording in real time. Hopefully, yes. I'm running the editor here and it is recording stuff. So now let's terminate it and see what it did. Frames.avi. This is the video file that it recorded. And it seems to work. Yeah. That is one way to do it. And that is again something that I could possibly settle to. But there is still the problem with the frame rate that I will have to think. Using another program to record the terminals, that sounds like a lazy hack. Actually, it's a Unix principle. The Unix principle is that you have many tiny programs, and each tiny program that does one thing, and it does it well. Contrast to systems like Windows, where you have programs that do this and this and this and this and this. And if you have another program that does that part better, but this program does this part better, then you're out of luck. But in Unix you can compare, you can combine these tiny pieces to make your favorite system. So yeah, these, how many lines is that? That's 4 lines, that's 7 lines of code. 7 lines of code that does the video recording. Although that's a kind of cheaty solution, I have to agree, but I think that will count it for the purposes of this stream. And that will probably stay there for a while, although I need to add something to make the frame rate stable there. Yeah, you are welcome, Marcus Williams. Yeah, sorry for muting you, but rules are rules. Can't you apply second chroma key to get rid of the shadow behind you? Second, you are saying? I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 color keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, I accidentally closed that OBS window. I always forget it. In OBS there is a bug that when you have a filter window like this open, you have to press the close button. If you just close the window using this X in the corner, then OBS crashes. So you have to press the close button. Otherwise OBS crashes. Your voice sounds a lot louder on the right speaker. That's because I have a stereo microphone here, so it depends on where I am in the relation to the microphone, which direction you get the sound from. So I think in terms of programming I am almost done for this stream. And of course I didn't need these at all, so I have to remove those. So what did I actually change? I changed this, I changed that, and I added these 7 lines. Of course that is not code that I'm going to commit because That will screw things for so many other people, so I will comment it out. So, video recording, sort of, and push it into GitHub. There we go. So that is now in GitHub, and I think I'm pretty much done for this project in terms of live streams now. Although there are other options. In some of the earlier streams, someone was asking me whether I am going to add support for images or animations in the terminal. And nice of you to ask. I know exactly why you asked that, because you are comparing me to that schizophrenic programmer many of you know, but there is actually a little bit validity to that question, because there is actually an extension to the ANSI codes called Sixel, which actually adds support for graphics in the terminal. My terminal doesn't support this, but I documented this out just in case I want to do that later. There's also another extension called Regius, which also adds graphics support to a terminal. It's different because Sixel graphics is a pixel-based graphic system, and Regius graphics is a vector-based graphic system, as far as I know anyway. So there are actually two possible options for adding graphics into the terminal, and both of these have already existed since the 1970s or 1980s at least, so they are nothing new. But if I were to add graphics support into my terminal, that could be one way to do it. But in any case, I think I'm done for now. So the next video that I'm going to upload is preferably going to be that one C++ related tutorial thing, but it won't be done before I get the video clips that I kinda need for that video. Or if I don't get enough submissions for those video clips, then I will have to make them myself or something like that. I don't know yet. But that will probably be in the end of this month, which is not very far away. It's just one week from now, so I have to see what I do about that. Are you coding the terminal emulator in your terminal emulator? Well, for parts I did actually. So, are you making this terminal emulator so you can make videos like those old ones in MS-DOS? Yeah, kinda yes and no. There's more information on that GitHub page. How to check with 5 tables with 5 values whether the given element is adjacent to another one, bearing in mind that it can be adjacent to values with the values higher, table above, table below. Is that an exercise question? I'm not going to do your homework. I just check your site, and I have noticed that you have your own SNES linker and assembler. Did you try to develop SNES ROMs or ROM hacks? I have actually created ROM translations for SNES. What operating system do you use? Check the FAQ. Frequently asked questions. I didn't know they had internet in Finland. Yeah, sure. How was your... Sorry, I don't read Arabic. Programming an emulator inside terminal emulator, inside virtual emulator operating system, or nah. Yeah. So, yeah. The stream is about to be over. So... Yeah, the video on demand will be up later, couple of days from now, because I will have to do the editing because YouTube created several pieces for this video because of the Telia network connections, so that is kind of bad. But in any case, that's all I have for you today. That's all I have for you today. See you next time. Bye. Do I click the right button?